Bad news for fake news websites. The Denver Guardian has been shut down.
It was only online for about 5 days and caused some waves.
This fake news site killed by its creator, but not before a completely false story about Hillary Clinton was viewed around 1 million times.
With that one site, yes, it was financial. I was looking to make some money.
Justin has been writing and talking about fake news for years.
I was really interested in is there a formula for creating viral content? What makes something go viral?
This, his original site, set up with friends, creating silly, funny headlines. That is, until the penny or pennies began to drop right into their pockets.
As we started getting more and more traffic, then advertisers came to us, and that was kind of the first time that we were like, hey, we could maybe make some money on this. And so then the motivation absolutely shifted away from kind of just some kids screwing around online to more of a business.
And it is big business. Fake news is making the news at the moment. He's accused of using it to help him win an election. He's accusing the mainstream media of spreading it.
We are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake.
Which some may say is dangerous, but not necessarily new. What is new, relatively speaking, of course, is the way we are now consuming this news. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, you wanted to know the headlines, you went and bought a newspaper, or you tuned into a fairly limited number of TV or radio stations. It was much easier to check their credibility, much harder for fake news to gain any real traction. That is not the case now, though. Nowadays, you have a computer and an internet connection, you are instantly an author. You have a cell phone and a social media account, then you are both reader and potential distributor. And it seems lots of us are very keen to hit that share button before we've even bothered to check out who wrote the article in the first place.
Trust no one. In journalism, we used to say, if your mom says she loves you, check it out, right? Get a second source.
The advice from the journalism expert to the reader.
As a media consumer in this day and age, you should be more sophisticated, more proactive.
Know what it is you're sharing.
Where is that line drawn between fake news and satire or propaganda?
Well, it all comes from intent, right? From the content creator. Am I trying to make commentary and make a joke and through that humor have you reflect on the absurdity of the situation? Or am I trying to get you to be so outraged that you're going to go protest and it may be based on a true or a lie?
Facebook and Google have announced strategies to stop the spread of fake news. Warnings will be offered alongside suspicious stories. Potentially fake ones will slip down rankings, so you're less likely to see them on a search. But then that raises another point.
Is there a danger here that we could end up swapping one evil, i.e. fake news, for another, a censorship of the internet?
Yeah, I mean, Google wants to let you know that something in its search engine might not be right, but it doesn't want it to fall down too far in the rankings in case they're wrong. So they're hedging their bets by saying we have human reviewers, but we still use our algorithm, so it shouldn't affect things too much.
And while Justin's site is now gone for good, it has given him some perspective.
Do we all have a kind of responsibility here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree entirely. Everyone, I think people right now are trying to figure out who's going to fix this, and I don't know that there's not a silver bullet, right? Facebook and Google are not going to be able to fix it on their own. Publishers aren't going to, stop doing this stuff. It's very profitable.
Because as long as money talks, it is not the end of this story yet. Phil Lavelle, CGTN, Los Angeles.